Hello everyone, this is Express Collector, and today we're looking at Tomy Plarail Hiro. So, here's a look at the box. You can see it's a lot of very detailed. You got the very nitrogen-esque background. There is his tender and the card art. This is what the box looks like from one side, and on the back, you've probably seen this already. It's the battery instructions and the cargo load, and on the bottom, just his skip information, some more Japanese writing, and that's what the top of the box looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this one really quick. So yeah. Tape there, some tape on the underside, and now I just have to, there we go, little cube of styrofoam, as well as the peg display, and here he comes. And there was one more bit of foam at the back of the box. That's okay, we're going to put this stuff aside and get to unwrapping him, which should be done back here. There we go. So out comes his truck, a big cube of foam, and I'm just gonna, and there we have it. There is his tender, and there is Hiro, and another cube of foam we can just discard. So, gosh, this is always hard on these new engines. There we go. Just gonna move the truck aside. It does come with this, I believe these are instructions, so yeah. So here we have our Plarail Hiro, and I must say, he looks sublimely done. Very well done. Very well detailed. The face is the right size, it's the right color. All the golden detail is nice. The gaps here are also very much appreciated. And these small buffers. Slide at him from the side. Here is all his details. His nameplates are stickers, and all the chrome detailing, all this golden detail. It's very well done. Does freewheel quite easily. And his cab is molded. These are not stickers. And his roof has some detailing. Well, his switch right here. Now, it does protrude quite a bit if we just flip around so you guys can see. The switch does kind of extend out a little bit, but, you know, it's not that big of a gripe to me. The fake wheels down here, not that big of an issue either, because it actually made the effort to show the wheel configuration. And that's what the underside looks like. You can see it has the very distinguishable C-size battery drive unit. So we're going to take a look at the tender, and this tender, I must say, is simply stunning. Look at that. Here it is from the front. It has a lot of detail. I really don't know what this is for this detail. It has a little off-colored plastic, but that should be fine. The side is very well done. The shape is captured perfectly. The rear, the lamp is its own molded item. It's not just a bump. You do have a water filler cap and your coal. So, yeah. That is Hiro. Now let's take a look at the truck. It's your standard narrow gauge slate car, but it does come with some blue barrels. I just like putting them like this, but that is okay. Has some silver detailing all around. pretty forgettable piece of rolling stock, but it's a nice addition. And now I have here Tomy Hiro, and we're going to compare him to Trackmaster Hiro. So here is my Trackmaster Hiro, which is probably going to be departing me soon because someone will be buying it on eBay, I believe. And right away you can see the differences in the facial expression. I much prefer the Plarail one over the Trackmaster one. The lamp is not as well, but this just bugs me. The fact that there is the lack of space in between the smoke deflectors. That's something I really like about the Plarail one. Looking at them from the side, the Plarail one has more detail. That simply just could be because my Trackmaster one is older, but then again, the Trackmaster model is pretty barren on this side, whereas Plarail has so much detail, so much molded detail. From the top, you can see the Plarail one better captures the look of the dome and the whistles. They both have the detailing of the roof, and the cab on the Trackmaster one is a sticker, while it is molded on the Plarail one. Let's take a look at the tenders really quickly. Just by looking at them from the size, they're roughly the same size, but they each have their pros and cons. This one is just flat, whereas this one has more details, some of which I don't understand, but they must have good reason. Meanwhile, they both do try to have the multiple axle configurations showing, but the Plarail one does really well with the molded dummy wheels, and I much prefer the tender is, I am just realizing this, I can't tell if it's a sticker or a print. It looks like a print, so tender detail. This one, especially because of the lamp, they actually fitted a water cap back here, unlike this one, which is just nothing, pretty much. So that's it for Trackmaster Hiro in this video. Now let's go ahead and fit Plarail Hiro with a battery. So he unscrews from the rear, which is a bit of a tricky spot if you don't want to damage the coupling, but it's not that tough to get into it. Just gonna unscrew it really quick. I almost got it. Just one more little spin. That's the thing. With some of these, it's kind of hard to unscrew them because you underscrew it. And this is what you get. It is a C-size battery drive unit. And I have here a C-size battery. Very carefully. A little clicky. Just a little clicky, but he will run quite well. Straighten that out. And the wheels do run together, and he looks to be really fast. So now we have to put him back together, and that is pretty easy. Take the top, slide it back underneath, and make sure you lined up the screw at the back. That's a pretty good indication as to whether you've closed it. So if you have one of these, if you buy one of these, keep this in mind when you're putting it back together. Wait, no, give me 1 second. I forgot which direction it is to tighten. Okay, I think I've got this. Gosh, this is... Okay, here we go. Got it. And he's shut. He has his battery in. Very quiet. Looks to run. So here is our Tomy Hiro. I am clearly on a different setup, and the prior footage you just saw was a different day, but I'll get into that in some other video. So here is our Tomy Hiro on a small layout. So Tomy Hiro, first run. Here we go. So there we have it, folks. Plarail Hiro. I must say, I am very satisfied with this engine. Looks very, very nice. Runs very smoothly. And I think he's very well proportionally made. As for the truck, I think it's alright. It's a worthy inclusion. And if you can find him for a good price, you should definitely pick him up. Thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you all in my next video.